Normal Rock. I know, I'm just looking at the video.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I got a free ticket. I think I did 17. I got a free ticket. That's all they gave me. Fucking free ticket. Yeah, that one's good because it's click here to subscribe. No, more UFO. I was taking a look at my stuff. Yeah, go ahead. Satine, what? What's she doing? What have we got here? Brian Prince. Okay, I want to go down and see if Red Mars is still posted. It's way down the bottom though. That one that runs like a lot. Oh, breakfast is ready. She's saying. She says our breakfast is ready.
It is.
Come on.
Get your.
Thanks, Satine, for telling us. Thank you, girl. Good girl. Because we would have lost our eggs. We would have really lost. Which one's mine? Does it matter?
This one here is.
Give me a piece of bread. Yeah, I forgot to. Oh, this one here broken. Okay, that's good. That's good. I just want a knife and a fork before I ruin it.
Maybe I better take that one.
Why?
Because which one does?
Oh, is it over? Oh, I see. Oh, you wrecked. Is there any eggs that are soft? They're all wrecked. You wrecked them all. You wrecked all the eggs. You wrecked every egg on there. I told you to watch it. You didn't. You didn't, did you? No.
You were. I told you to like do your.
Hardest nails. Every one of them. You fucking can't cook an egg in your life. I swear to God. I really appreciate the food, but God, the whole idea was that running eggs over the potatoes. Film the eggs. Show everybody how you cook eggs.
My eggs are very soft.
Oh yeah. You barely got. And all I got is rubber. I got rubber band. Look at that. That's Mike.
That's so
really, you really ruined it again. We wanted runny eggs on the egg. I waited all morning.
Those potatoes are so good.
Yeah, because nothing. You know, it would have been nice to have the yellow stuff on there. Oh, it's like rubber band. Look, no runny. This is what you get when Mike says he's watching something. I appreciate the potatoes, but they're not even crispy enough. They should have been crispier. Oh man, I gotta cook breakfast for you sometime. Let me show you how to cook an egg. Look at that, another one ruined. Satine gets sick when she eats bad egg. I got one good toasted one. That's what I was looking for. A lot of that. It tastes good when they got burn on them. Done the A1 steak sauce last night? Is it all gone? You know what? If Candace doesn't like A1 steak sauce, fine. But does that mean you can't have it?
What?
A1 steak sauce.
I like 57 steak sauce.
Did you show Candace the little thing you found? Did you bring it up to her yet?
Yes.
I didn't say anything, did I? Did I say anything? I just said, did you find the treat you found her?
She doesn't know about it.
She doesn't know about it. Okay. Where did you find out? You'll love it, Candace. You'll like that. Real surprised.
You better tell people what it is because people are going to think that she's like some kind of cocaine addict or something.
A pack of cigarettes. One day in the laundry room, this is like 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm in there, I'm real quiet, and here she is, look, she got a bunch of clothes in her hand, I can hear her in the laundry room, and all of a sudden, she walks over to the kitchen, she doesn't know I'm there, and she's got a cigarette sticking in her mouth, she goes, oh, she goes like that, and I go, I saw it, Candace, I saw it, and she goes, well, I go, don't worry, I'm not going to say nothing to you, I'll let you handle that, because I don't usually come out here, but once in a while, I just have to have a puff. She was embarrassed. She changed color. It's like, you know, it busted. But that was like weeks ago. And I didn't tell you. I didn't tell him till right now, Candace. Because he found something on his own.
Well,
That'd be funny.
I don't think they were hers. I think somebody just left them in there.
Oh, that's what it is, huh? Okay, good idea. Good call. Well, let me ask you this. Where did you find them? In her clothing or bleach or something?
No, I found them.
That'll tell you a lot about where they were.
I'm not going to say where I found them.
Well, did you find them in her room where she works, a sewing room or something?
No.
Okay. The back room? You know, her back room?
In a public area.
Oh, then that could have been somebody else's cigarettes. Is anybody asking what her cigarettes are?
No.
Oh. That's weird. Well, I can't blame her. She's with the girls at night. They did a flight, and they're all having cigarettes around her, and she's like, give me one of those, please. I can imagine. What you should get her to do Get her to buy her a smokeless cigarette. They're $10. They last at least 2 or 3 days if you smoke them all the time. But she don't smoke that much. Get her a smokeless cigarette over at the tobacco shop. Costs $10. It doesn't. There's no maintenance, nothing. You put it in your pocket or purse. You have a puff. And you put it away. You don't have to turn the light and match or nothing.
Yeah, how did that work for you?
It worked good. I just don't.
It didn't work good for you.
Mm-hmm.
All you did was smoke 5 times as much.
I know.
You smoke those things. You blaze through those in 24 hours. You
2 days. It took me 2 days.
That was like 5 packs worth of cigarettes.
And if I really wanted to quit, that would be a great way to quit because it does satisfy the urge.
You smoked 5 packs in 2 days.
An occasional
How's
cigarette.
that quitting? Plus, you just kept smoking your regular cigarette.
No, once in a while I'd have one, but not like a lot. And if I wanted to quit, that'd be a great way to quit.
A great way to quit.
You know what?
What?
Let's go with Doug. He's good. Christopher, the guy who got killed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's what looks like it happened. He was out in Big Bear looking for someplace to go. He somehow had a bad accident. By accident, he broke his axle. He thought, oh, fuck, now they're going to find me. That's what he thought. Why didn't he just get his gear, not light the truck on fire, because they would know it was his anyway, and start marching down the mountain, through the forest? I mean, why not? He panicked. I don't know why he panicked. They still don't know where he was living for a few days because that house was just something he ran into. And then he's driving a purple car he stole really close. A car got stolen the next day right next to where his truck went down. Almost on the map it shows you. A purple car of all colors.
How do you know that wasn't the government? It wasn't the police doing it themselves because...
No reason to.
Why? They have every reason to.
No, there's too many people
I told you.
Too many people to talk.
He's becoming a folk hero. People are behind him. People are behind him.
Don't salt. I'm starting running into all kinds of salt all of a sudden.
You're heading like a salt streak?
Yeah, it is. And I don't know why you fucking do this. You take good food and you ruin it. I mean, I think, oh man.
You don't think that there's a possibility that this whole thing is set up?
There's always a possibility. I just don't think I think he panicked.
You don't think that it's possible that Dornan scared the establishment so much that they just figured we have to kill this guy even if because he's out there. They can't get him. Maybe they worked out some deal with him. They said, look, you got to disappear.
No.
And he said, just you send me the money to this place.
Why are you doing to take out the captain instead of the kids? Why not just wait for the captain? He's not shot anybody yet. Why not just wait for that day he walks you out?
Because he wanted to inflict such pain on that person.
He wanted him to be alive.
Right, he wanted him to live the rest of his life knowing that because of his actions, this crazy man killed his kid.
No, but he should have had the kids under protective custody. I guess he didn't think of it. Salt. I ran into a bank of salt. Look, that's when we have heart trouble from salt. Well, I think, what was he doing that day they found him? Just fishing game. He's going down the mountain. They notice him driving down in a white pickup a purple car. And there's a skirmish, whatever. He gets away. He gets another car. You know, the guy that had a dog in his car, that guy he found the truck, he told the guy said to him, let me get my dog. Please let me just get my dog. So the guy, Chris, let him. He said, go ahead, get your dog. He didn't want his dog getting hurt. He said, get your dog. Guy got the dog, and then he drove off, right, with the guy's car. So that showed you a little bit of consideration. He let the guy get his dog. But Chris should have realized, you know what? They're going to have a manhunt here soon. I've got to get the hell out of here. Go ahead, help yourself, because it's salt. He should have, when that truck went down, that's where he made his mistake. He should have, what was he doing out there? Bouncing around in the truck. I mean, what was that all about?
That's why it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because...
But he did in a way.
Because you don't get the feeling... If somebody was following him...
No.
Then they would have found his truck much quicker than they did.
Well...
Right?
I think he was looking for a place to hole up, and he was just taking the truck on the back roads, looking for, I could dig a cave over here, I could dig something over here. Maybe that's what he was doing, but somehow...
I think that law enforcement found his truck.
But how do you break an axle and then drive it all the way back to the highway?
How do you even know the axle's really broken?
Well, we'll find out down the road.
How do you really even know that?
Conspiracy theorists will find out.
It's just what they tell you.
Salt. Have a salt.
How do you know it's broken?
It's just full of salt. You got a salt problem.
I got a salt problem.
I think they'll find out a conspiracy theory. But the thing is, so we assume that he had an accident. Then he should have got his gear, what he needed.
Assume he didn't have an accident.
So you think he's been holed up? He was holed up in the forest for a couple of days, freezing.
Assume he just abandoned his car and he switched cars. Assume that the law enforcement found his car there completely intact and he's gone. So law enforcement puts a couple of M16s in his trunk. Law enforcement burns his car.
Yeah.
Law enforcement then creates this whole story that he's somewhere loose when he's already been long gone.
We thought he was long gone. Now he seemed to be in Big Bear the whole time.
There's the body that they found in there is unidentified.
Well, burned right now. Don't take the DNA, the teeth.
And then you explain to me how somebody can burn a whole building, burn a building down.
Yeah, a cabin.
Everything is burnt except for a plastic driver's license.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, unless it was outside. I don't know.
No, they found it inside.
It's just like
How does the guy's
it's like
entire-
9/11 with a passport that fell out of the building.
Right. How does the guy's entire body get burnt to a crisp, but his driver's license is intact?
They claim they heard a gunshot inside when the walls were
How
down.
does that happen?
I don't know.
That's because it isn't him. It's all a plant. It's all media.
Who hit you over the head and made you think that way?
What?
I just can't believe you believe that. Usually you're more you're usually never into conspiracies.
I know, but all of a sudden I've started to realize that what you're saying is true.
Why don't you look at 9/11?
The thing about the Pope convinced me.
Oh, really? Well, why don't you look at 9/11 and look at this one called Loose
to. What if we
Look
find,
at Loose Change. It's
what if
called
we
Loose
find
Change.
out that we're all being manipulated?
They'll show you how that
we're
building...
being manipulated.
I know, but they'll show you... Not only does Loose Change, because they show you how you couldn't have that building come down. They get all these engineers, good ones, top rated. The engineers had a thing, too, it's on YouTube. And they talk about how the mathematical thing, which I tried to get your dad to watch, it could not physically happen the way it did, that building. It could not have happened.
Don't give her any onions.
There's nothing here.
No, then throw all that out.
The green?
Yeah.
I don't think the bread...
Don't give her the bread.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No.
I'll look at the plate. But your dad, you should look at that 9/11 stuff. If you want to really blow your mind, look at what they got. The facts are overwhelming. And then they got pilots talking about how could he fly into the Pentagon, that one guy. He was a shitty pilot. I mean, the worst. He couldn't even get a Piper Cub license yet. He comes and does a 360 around the Pentagon and comes in low level, and they said it's physically...
Everyone knows it's much harder to fly a Piper Cub than a Boeing, jumbo jet.
I don't know. The thing is, he flew in at very low level.
I just told you not to give her any onion.
No, he flew in at a very low level. I mean, he's just like 20 feet off the ground. There's not even engine marks on the grass. No marks at all.
Nothing.
I mean, it's just...
What does it mean? I don't know.
I know it's conspiracy. You need to look at Loose Change. It's called the final version.
Can you post me a link to Loose Change?
Well,
can you?
You know, because I don't know.
Come on, can you?
I don't want to run the whole thing. It takes forever to watch.
No, just post us a link. Post us a link.
I don't know how to do it.
Come on.
I don't know how to
show me that you can do it.
I don't know how to do personal links to people.
What are you talking about? Go to YouTube.
I don't want to do that.
Do it, please. I'm going to show you. This is going to be so exciting. It's going to be so exciting.
I can post you a link to your place, but I don't want it on here. It's like 2 hours.
No. It'll be so fantastic. This will be great.
It's real long. Everybody I know seen that one. I don't want to put stuff on it that won't look. I don't want them to get them discouraged in my stuff. I want you to see it on your own. I could write it up. I'll find it for you on your computer. What's this about the Pope again? No longer has strength. Well, he's got a ticker in there. That's a good picture of me doing work. I was looking for the Red Mars to see where Red Mars ended up. It's probably at the very bottom. I know it's way down here. See, these things I can delete sometimes because I'm getting older. Some of those things I've seen. That one's a good picture. But what happened to Red Mars? Isn't there any more video links down here?
I don't know.
I passed this one up, but that was just a picture. I had Red Mars down here.
I gotta
do what you gotta do.
I got stuff to do. So,
what are you doing today? Tell me.
What? We're gonna be doing some work. Look at that portrait. If someone painted a picture.
I know. What happened to Red Mars though? I don't
know.
How could it be on here?
I don't know. You've got to learn Facebook.
I'm trying to find it. It should be down here somewhere.
I don't know.
We posted it quite a while back.
Okay, enough of this.
Okay, yeah, I know. I've got things to do too. Just don't want. Oh yeah. Okay. I've got. Okay, that's my model. Oh, there. What's this? This is probably one of them right here. I should have one. Why are they blanks if they're not blanks? So.
Let's watch Power of the Box. Can you click on it? Please, I just want to see it. Just come on, click on it.
We've just seen this so many times. It's getting old. Well, you just relax, man. You're going to get look at the dust on your camera. Here it goes. Takes a little while. Power of the Box. Here's Candace. This is Candace's remix, it says. This is Candace's version. When men can become gods, they burger mix. Hold on. Oh, you got it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know I don't know why the audio's like that.
Why is the audio?
I don't know, Candace. Here it goes. Clean. Oh, it's terrible. Too much stuff on there. This is stupid. The only good part's from not eating a hamburger. I didn't plan this out. My bald head. bomb. This is a school teacher of all things. Put a chair on it. Yeah, see? That's a good one. Food. Here we go through the trade. Smoking in the gate, smoking. Good. I'm just munching away. That's a good part. Taking over the world thing. I'm just like, whoa, whoa. Just laminate too.
You like onion ring? Yeah. Give me an onion ring and we'll call it square.
Very cute, very cute. Now I'm going to red Mars before I go.